What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel again. Today we will be doing the wheel bearings, the rear wheel bearings. Can't speak today. Right now I'm alone, but first step is you're gonna want to get this thing up on a jack and put some jack stands under it, and then lower it back on the jack stands. I'm just leaving the floor jack there for lazy purposes. It's not gonna be in my way there, so it's just ready for when I put it back on the ground. Take both of the wheels off, then you're gonna have to take off the caliper brackets, which you got 2 bolts back there and the 2 holding it here. Then there's a cap here. Take off your rotor. So I'm gonna get one side torn apart. See, I can't speak today. I'm gonna get one side torn apart for you, and then I'll give you guys an update on what's going on. Alright, as you can see, I got the caliper off, the caliper bracket, and the rotor off as well. Now I'm gonna take this cap off here. Try to set this thing up on a tripod right here so y'all can see. Perfect. So you want to get a flat screwdriver. Mine looks like it hasn't come off in a long time. A long time. So I'm gonna get a little thinner screwdriver than that. Need to give this thing some love. By love, I mean a hammer. And possibly some penetrating oil. Go. Cracked it all the way almost. Nope. Right after this, it should pop off. Yep, right there. Boom, cap's off. Tell you what, looks like this has been replaced before. Like, let me show y'all. That cap looks like it's brand new. Now, I have both new ones, so I don't know if I should take this off or not, but that looks and feels really good. I'll take it off anyway since I have it this far disassembled, just to figure out, so give me 1 second. Get the socket for it. Let y'all know it should be a 32mm if I remember correctly. 32. Let's find out. Yep, 32. See if I can crack it without an impact. I mean, without some help. That's the bigger one. Got no help out here. Tell you what we'll do. We'll use leverage to our advantage and we'll jump on it. This isn't sketchy, boys and girls. Okay, it is. Real tight. Alright, let's come back on this side. You can see in there that it's been crimped. I don't know if that really matters or not, because I've seen somebody do it when it was crimped and they still got it off, but they had an impact. So, what we're going to do, see what screwdriver is going to work best for us. Try to undo what they did, but this one looks and feels good. The reason I'm doing this is because whenever I hit the accelerator and then stop hitting the accelerator, my car pulls to one direction. And from what I did the research on, since I already replaced like all the suspension, wheel bearings, because I already did the front one and I examined the other one and that one looked new as well, so I did the choice to say it needs new wheel bearings. It may not be this one, it might be the other one. It pulls right. So I think I might go to the other side and tear it apart and let you know what that one looks like. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Alright everybody, just got the other side turned apart completely, and listen to this right here. This one is definitely the one that's bad. Bearings aren't supposed to sound like that. So this is the reason why my car is doing what it's doing. Hopefully it's also the reason my ABS light is on, because the ABS sensor is right behind here. But yeah, this one's bad. Hopefully I can get this one off. I'm gonna give that a shot right now. I do have a hammer I can use, so we'll try that. Cheater bar. I got the straight thing called a cheater bar. I mean my jackhammer. A cheater bar. Problem is, this one is really crushed. I'll show you guys. This one is extremely crushed here, so hopefully I don't need a new nut. I was thinking I should have bought one, and my suspicions may be right. So I'm gonna try to pry this thing out best as I can. Try to give you guys a good angle without getting in my way. Right there. So this one right here is the problem. Put that one up. Did already crack it. Still want the cheater bar in there. Look at that. Don't do this to your nut on here, guys. You don't need to kill it. They almost boogered the threads up a little bit doing that. Ooh. You also have a retaining washer in there. But let me spin this. Yeah, it doesn't sound great. It looks like these things were replaced on. Oh, okay. I think this seal is going bad on the back of this as well. A few issues. So it needs a little grease. This bearing is starting to go bad. So this is probably the problem. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna grab some stuff to clean the spindle off. Wipe it off. If you have some brake clean, that'll work too. Honestly, I'm gonna use some PB Blaster right now. I'm just trying to break up the liquid that's on there. The glaze. If I can knock off this glaze. Whatever they did on this thing was a problem because it rusted. So you don't want to put much grease on this thing, but you do want to grease it. Just a little bit. And might as well, while I'm here, I'll take this shield off, 10mm. Just take a look at everything behind it, make sure it's all good. You know, because When are you gonna have all this off again? You can do this. Alright, so drop those four. These suckers off. Three and four. So yeah, while you're here, take that off. Just clean everything back here. Keep a full spindle clean, especially if it looks like mine. It's not a bad idea. This is just the shaft that the bearing spins on. It doesn't move ever. Clean some crud off this thing. Doesn't matter too much, but I mean, might as well while you're back here. Scrape a little bit on the surface that the wheel bearing mounts to. Unless you want it stuck on there. Do just super glue that sucker on there and call it a day. But I want my vehicle to work good. And while you're at it, clean your ABS sensor. Don't use what I'm using. It's just a liquid I have at the moment, so clean it. I still don't think that this will fix my ABS light, but hopefully. Because I literally checked all my sensors and I still had issues with it. So, alright. So this is good to go. This is prepped. Minus one spot. It's looking pretty crusty down here. Oh yeah. You definitely want to get that off. Clean your sensor back off. Now that that's clean, enough, not perfectly clean, but you can mount your dust cover back on. Get the two diagonals started so it holds it. Start the other two. And just tighten them back up. Well, what you see in the background is bad. Don't let this hang like that. That's how you ruin your brake lines. I just forgot about it. I meant to pick that up. So, zip them on by hand. Give it a little snug. Done. This thing is ready for reassembly with a new one, and I will be putting that on in a second for you guys. So be right back. Everybody, we have the new hubs here. Probably only gonna replace one, but in case y'all are wondering, there is the part number for you if you want to replace your hubs on your vehicle. Let's take a look at the new hub. It's the exact same one. It's got the 4 studs, it's got them 4 holes, it's got the 2, sorry, can't take the camera away. It's got these two holes for where you screw in the rotor. And if you can see this one, actually this one has the same thing, but it's gonna be different. This one's good. That one's definitely not good. But we're gonna apply a light layer of grease. Alright, let's put this set up for y'all. I have everything out already. So you just want to apply a thin layer of grease. Like this is probably enough for the entire, yeah, this is plenty for the entire thing. You know, grease never hurt, especially on something that spins on this thing. You don't want it to not move as freely as it's supposed to, so grease that up, and if you still have some on your finger, put a little bit on the bearing, because that doesn't hurt either. And then it's as simple as putting it on. Oh, that's a whole lot different. You remember what the other one sounded like. So you got your grease, and you got your locking washer, which can only, well, it can go on two ways, but hopefully you took it off and put it on the exact same way. Just like that. And then, you know what, I have one more thing I'm gonna put on. You don't have to do this, but I just got this, and this is good to do. Just a jab of aniseed right on the threads. That'll spread around when you tighten it. Keeps everything, in case moisture did happen to get in here, and keep everything sealed up. Okay, so now that we've done that, we are ready to tighten this sucker down. Spins freely, but it's not. There's no play. There's no grinding sound like it had. And I don't think I did it tight enough. You want a little bit tighter than that. I don't have my torque wrench with me at the moment, so right about there. So wait, I remember where it locked in. So I can torque it, and I can take it all the way to there. Yep, still spins freely. That is good. And I'll show you guys just a quick reinstallation of everything in order. So you got that. There's your cat back. Just give that a little tap. Spin it. Tap it. Spin it. Tap it. Good to go. Trying not to touch this. Well, I'm trying to touch it as little as possible. Put that on. And then you do that. Put your two screws in. Keep this thing from going everywhere. Get it nice and tight. Okay, that is done. I also did this on the other side. A little bit of aniseed on these. Enough for both bolts. Just prevents everything from rusting and stuff. Makes it all a good time, you know, when you have to take it off again. So you're not cursing at these bolts trying to get them out. As you can tell, I'm by myself today. Just because my partner in crime is on a birthday dinner with his wife, so that's why he can't help me at the moment. But he should be back soon. He'll probably be back for the other side to see if I want to see what he thinks about it. I don't think it needs to be replaced, but I may do it just because I have the part here. And just keep the old one as a spare in case something goes real bad. But now you got that. You can put this back on. Slide that on. Move your caliper out the way. go. Finally found the hole. Get them both started by hand before you even tighten them. I know we should have probably looked at this before we, while we did the brakes, but, you know, I wasn't thinking about it. So, here we are doing 2 different jobs, but we could have made it one job for both of them if we were just a little bit thinking ahead. But it happens, you know. What I need, ouch, is small extension. Not this big one. I misplaced mine at work today, so luckily I have my other sockets. Or that works. I don't know how much of this y'all can see. No, I'm stupid. I got a nice view right back here that y'all can see. Hopefully you can see. Pull the caliper out the way. Snug it up. That is good. Now that takes us out from the back. Now, you watched us do the brake video. We may or may not have to compress this caliper. Hopefully not. But, brake pads. Same installation as before. Just make sure you get them on correct. Here we go. 1, 2. I still have the anti-squeaky fluid majiggy madoo on it, so we're good to go. Hopefully this is good to go. We don't have to. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Not want to have to do that. Hand for this part because it's fighting me back, but get it. And I did, and that Hennessey's made a whole world of difference. So just like that, that's just about it from start to finish for a wheel bearing. They're quite simple on this car. You need very little tools. 12mm, 14mm, flat screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, new part, some grease, and some brake cleaner if you really feel like it. You should have some, but I don't have any. But you can snug that one up. Extension, you can snug the other one up as well. Right in there. That is done. Might be grinding down a little more brakes. That's fine. Yeah, this one's all glazed over. It's probably because this thing moved left and right a little bit. So, lastly, put everything back together. Well, let me make sure. threads are correct. Which they are. This beautiful thing called anti-seize that I've done on a lot of things. That's probably the most important one for looking at this. Those can see some bad times. And now, reinstall your wheel. I can't see. There we go. And that is it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. This was helpful. Comment anything that y'all want to see in future videos, because we pretty much only are doing stuff like that I need to do on this car, but we're going to be having some different content coming out soon as we get some business. We're going to try to put some other videos out for a whole bunch of different cars. And let me know what you guys want to see. Followers is what I want to know. What kind of content you guys want to see on this channel. I know I can't do everything maybe that you guys want to see right now, but as we start growing as a channel, I do want to do more. I do want to get better at my editing. I'm the one who edits everything at the moment. But if we get big, we'll probably have our own editor. And then we'll be hopefully having really good looking videos. I mean, they don't look bad right now. I'm still learning, and I think they're turning out decent enough for our first videos. But we just got our business cards in. I'm still waiting for our decals to come in for these cars, for our YouTube channel. And yeah, either way, we're making progress. The more videos we post, hopefully the more of you guys will be watching. The ultimate goal is, it's not about the money for the subs. It's really about to help people with stuff that they don't really put on YouTube much, or they don't want to, I should say, they don't want to explain it for you guys. That's the thing. Whereas I am here for you guys to learn. Learn as I say, not as I do. Don't do this. I would have it on the ground. Technically, but I'm just feeling lazy right now. Using the hammer. Your goal is what you want. But that should be good. This side is completely done. Guys are probably looking at a tire. Oh my god. But smooth sailing for that. That's just the brakes getting worn in now because it's actually no play in the bearing. But I'll probably just end up doing that one right now anyways, but you guys already know how to do it. So this will be the end of the video, and there will be new content coming out, of course. So I will see y'all later.